the place, to be honest. You know, AMA, originally we were going to do a couple rounds, and then it extended to half the series, and then we had a little bit of talks of doing more, and then it just didn't really come together. So then took quite a bit of time off, and then got ready for this series, and went into round one. Not my best form by any means, but also hadn't raced in quite a while. And then obviously with some cancellations and things, I've had a lot of time off, more than I would have liked. But we survived in Abu Dhabi, and was able to win on the night. I mean, we didn't maximize points. I would have liked to have done a little bit better there, and maybe been a little bit less stressed coming into this. Not even stressed, just had a little bit more breathing room coming into this round. But I mean, so far it's kind of just been, I don't know, not going through the motions, but it's hard to be competitive, I feel like, when you can't really get into a groove. You know, like obviously I wanted to do all of AMA and it didn't work. And then with this series kind of getting cut here and there and having so much time off, it's just kind of a lot of stop and go. So home life has been good though. I've got to spend more time at home with the kids, which is obviously ideal. But as far as like a training regimen and everything else, this is probably the loosest program that I've had as far as riding schedule and stuff, but that's just the cards have been dealt. With so much time off, it's honestly, there's just been a lot of off the bike stuff, cycling and gym work and things like that. I would say that I'm probably, from the cardio standpoint, probably in the best shape that I've been in. Riding wise, I, to be honest, haven't ridden very much. I'm my own mechanic at home, and then obviously during summer months with outdoor, trying to get ready for this series, like there really wasn't a lot of time to ride. I did ride a decent amount before round one, and then with all the rounds getting canceled, it's kind of just been, hey, like I'm gonna shoot for 2 weeks before this round, and then trying to balance the act of other things going on. I've had to kind of split my time up. So I would say I haven't ridden as much as I would have liked, but again, just trying to make the most of what I got. I did announce on Pulp that it is a 2-year deal with Triumph, so I'll race 250 next year outdoor and 450 the following year is the goal as of right now. Obviously things change, and I'm working on trying to get American Series to let me drop down and race the 250 class, but we're not really making a lot of headway on that. But yeah, that is the future. So for me, it's like I said, that's been the balancing act of trying to focus on this and that. It's kind of just like I said, I've been torn in 2 places, so I'm trying to make the best of what I have. Absolutely. I mean, to have the security of a 2-year deal is nice. I've never had a 2-year deal ever. So even in my peak of winning days back in PC, you know, every deal that I took basically was a 1 year with a 2nd year option depending on certain things. And to have 2 years is obviously helps relieve some of the stress, especially now I got 2 kids. So it is nice, but you know, as far as from the mentality standpoint, that doesn't change for me. You know, I still try to treat everything as a 1 year deal just to keep the drive there. You know, I don't. I would say I've learned my lesson of trying to maybe coast in and just play defensive. And I've learned for me that, you know, playing defensive doesn't usually work. I do better when I'm on offense. So I don't believe that I'm at that point where I'll never be better. I still believe my ability that I have yet to reach my full potential. And I still think that, you know, on a good team with good resources and a healthy offseason, like I believe that I can still be a race winner and a podium contender. So you know, that's where my headspace is at. And yeah, 2-year deal's nice, so we'll just gotta try to do the best I can tonight, and look forward to the future and make the most of it. I literally have goosebumps thinking about it. It's just been something that for me is frustrated me for a lot of years, simply because it wasn't a wrongdoing on anyone's part but my own. And again, that's something that I've had to live with. And I kind of told myself too, like, I don't really ever want to drop back down, just because I want to focus on what's ahead of me, and you know, and race the best guys in the premier class. But this deal came about, and it was one of those things that for me, like, it gives me one more opportunity to write my own ending on the small bike, an ending that I want. And so for me, it's like I said, I can promise you next year come outdoor, we're gonna come out swinging, and if we're not where we want to be, it's definitely not going to be from a lack of effort. So I wouldn't say a chip on the shoulder by any means, because again, all of that, how it unfolded was on my hands, and I got to live with it. But this is an opportunity for me to kind of turn the page back and rewrite what I felt like should have been. So yeah, that alone is motivation, and obviously to have the opportunity to do it and have a story for my kids is really a fuel on the fire for me. So I've been hungry before in my career to do well, but I don't think I've ever really been in this mindset as far as wanting to do what I believe I can do so bad that you know, I'm willing to do what it takes to be there.